Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
That is the sound of thousands of students flooding Yonge and Dundas Square, gathering after Doug Ford and the Ontario government announced major changes to the Ontario Student Assistance Program. Students from across Ontario arrived and marched all the way to Queen's Park in this peaceful protest. Maggie Kennedy, a third-year student from the University of Toronto, made her way up to make sure her voice was heard.
Honestly, the biggest impact, I think, is the elimination of the grace period and expecting students to be able to start paying back their loans right after they graduate. Because if I was able to do that, I probably wouldn't need to take out loans in the first place.
While the Ford government marketed the changes as a refocus of the program to better target lower-income families, many have pointed out that the changes to the program will only really benefit the wealthy at the expense of lower-income students.
If you come from a very, very wealthy family, this is good for you. If you can pay your tuition fees up front in cash, then you get a bit of a break. If you're a privileged person, that's the case, but that's not the majority of students in our province.
Andrea Horwath, leader of the NDP and the official opposition to Ford, made an appearance at the rally, bringing with her a busload of students from McMaster to join the protest.
These things are now put off until your 30s because you have to deal with such a mountain of student debt. And I have spoken to a lot of students who have told me the same story. That is no way for you to start your lives. It is unfair and it is not necessary in a rich
When asked for her thoughts on student activism seen today, Horwath said this.
You know what? Students know how important post-secondary education is for our province. They know that the opportunities they're now getting upon graduation are fewer and fewer, and they know that they need a government that's supportive of students. That's not what this government is. And when those students, leave here and they go home and they talk to their families and their communities, and they explain exactly what Mr. Ford is up to, I think a lot more Ontarians are going to tell Mr. Ford, back off the students.
The student voice continues to grow louder as more and more Canadians, just like Horwath, become aware that they, the students, are this country's future.
What I do know is that this premier is afraid of the strength and the voices of students, and he's trying to erode the student union movement. He's trying to erode it because he doesn't want to see these kinds of crowds of young people.
While the future of education in Ontario is unknown, the students have made it clear that they are willing to fight to make sure education remains a right, not a privilege. RK Lownie, RTA News.
Not just for the rich and white, education is a right!
Not just for the rich and white.